We're spazzing on this one.
Walk out the corner store where a homeless man was begging for change. He was so deceived when I was looking in his eyes to see if he was playing the game. Thinking to myself like if I give him his money, he was just gonna ease his brain. Say fuck, he got back in my car and dipped off and just went in my lane. But what if he got to the point he realized that I'm over.
Yo, so we're out tonight. We're away out for my work pals stag do. So first night out in a couple of weeks, man. It's been a while. We've just been on that gym grind, you know, just been smashing it. But yeah, I don't really ever like try and properly go out every single fucking weekend. Don't get me wrong, when there's plans, if I've not been out in a while, or I've not seen the boys in a while, or there's a night out on the cards and it fits my schedule, then I'll go. I don't panic and go, oh, my gym progress is going to go away. I don't stress, I just don't bother going out. I'm not a big, I just don't really care about it, man. You know? So anyway, usual routine. When I do know that I am going out, what I'll make sure I do is, first of all, ensure I hit all my supplementation on that morning. I can sometimes be bad for forgetting to take my supplements on some mornings, but on the days that I know I'm going out, I make sure that I really don't forget. Because if there's any time that your body will need your supplements, then can we do this in a winner? But I can never do that. Oh my god, I just swallowed it. I was going to say I can never do the vitamin C tablet, but I just fucking choked on it. Boom. We change of scenery, man. I feel like all my videos are in the kitchen. If there's any time to not miss your supplementation, it is when you're going out, alright? You're likely going to be consuming a good amount of alcohol, alright, and whatever else you get up to. So make sure supplementation on the day of it is pretty damn good. But supplementation for me will be vitamin D3 and K2, an omega-3 which works for inflammation, a vitamin C tablet which I'll usually bunk up on. I'll take extra of them, which I'll explain later on in the video. But the vitamin C is just your body's nervous system supplement. So, you know, when you drink alcohol, your nervous system's going to be a bit more in a detrimented position. So taking that can ensure that maybe aren't as fatigued the next day. I don't have any electrolytes. If I did, I would take them, because when you go out and drink, you are getting rid of all your body's electrolytes. That is what helps your body function, all that good shit, brain health, all that good stuff. So if you don't have that, obviously, the next best thing is hydration and sodium. So I'll always make sure my daily water intake is between 5 and 6 litres a day, okay? Today I'm going to be starting the session at around 4 o'clock. So 4 o'clock is when we're getting things started today, so I'll make sure I've got around 3.5 litres of water, maybe 4 litres of water in me before I've even went out, okay? And what I'll also do is when I'm out, after every couple of drinks, I'll get a pint glass of water, alright? Do I look like a paedophile going up to the bar and asking for water? Maybe, mate, but do I give a fuck? Not really. So after every kind of 3 drinks, I'll just, with that third drink, be like, can I just get a pint glass of water as well? Jug the water. Trust me, man, whenever I went out and nights out, okay, I fucking feel the difference, and I know it's a difference because I'm getting hydration in, so my body's not dehydrated. When you drink alcohol, alright, and when you're out for a prolonged period of time, you're not drinking water usually, so your body's going to be dehydrated, hence why sometimes you wake up feeling proper fucking morning skinny after a night out. So I'm going to make sure I get a glass of water every maybe hour or two, every 3-4 drinks, just to make sure that my dehydration isn't a thing. As you can see, today is a pretty damn fun. It's actually a really good fucking day, man. Jesus. Really nice day outside today, man. So I'll usually try and get some fresh air for a wee bit. And then I'll also make sure I get a really good, nice, big meal in me. Okay, so as I said, I'm heading out around 4 o'clock. Part of the night out will be dinner involved, or just food with a place we're going to. So I've had a big breakfast this morning, which you would have seen. That's going to line the stomach, get some calories in there, okay? I'm also going to go for lunch with a few of the boys, get something to wear for tonight. Don't know what I'm going to get. Don't actually going to wear either. Cargos, jeans, trousers. I don't know. So big meal, had the breakfast, going to go for lunch in an hour or two, going to go see my client. She's competing in 3 weeks, so I'm going to see her in an in-person check-in, see how she's looking in person. Probably pretty fucking lean. Going to go for lunch, katsu curry methinks, and yeah, I'll see you in the next clip. Is this okay? I think this will do. This will need to do. I'm trying to find the best camera settings for this camera. Anyway, as you can tell, different clothing, different day. I was still pretty hungover, man. 2-day depression in full swing. Oh, it's never just a few drinks, is it? Never just a few drinks. I wish it was. I'm one of those people, man, like, I don't drink often, or go out often, but when I do, like I do it, mate. You know what I mean? So, anyway, nutrition with nights out, obviously, as I was mentioning in the last clip, right, if you're somebody who is bulking, alright, the goal for you is to gain muscle mass, to gain weight, okay? Are nights out ideal? No, they're not going to help you progress at all, but life's for living, man, alright? I used to be proper stuck in this, like, bodybuilding routine of, like, I can't socialise with friends, I can't eat out, I need to eat out of a Tupperware chicken and rice, but I don't plan on being a professional bodybuilder, mate, so you're okay. I'm going to live my life a little bit more. I still don't go out, like, every fucking weekend. Bit of a tangent, but you get me. So, nutrition wise, as I said, for me personally, because my calories are so high, I don't save calories, okay? I'm not in a position, let me be comfortable, man. I'm not in a position where I try and save calories for it, alright? I just go out, I go on the night out, I enjoy myself. If my weight's high or low the next day, I just get on with it, alright? The biggest thing that holds people back is they just don't crack on, alright? They let a night out dictate the next 2-3 days, so maybe if you're out on a Saturday, you might have a really shit day of eating on a Sunday with minimal movement. You might have a bit of a semi-shit Monday and it's not Tuesday till you're back on point. So if you're one of those people, then try not let that be you. If you're someone that's dieting, you've got a physique goal, you're trying to lose fat, you've got a couple of social events you don't want to miss. You know, if you've got a 15-week diet and you've got 4 social events during that time, then that's cool. Plan ahead, save some calories. Don't eat like a dick on the day of it. Don't indulge in fast food or don't indulge in the fucking full buffet on the night out where you're at or whatever. If you're at a night out with a buffet, you probably need to get a better night out, but that's how I would do it, alright? Nutrition wise, obviously, as I said, when you are bulking, not a big deal. Go out, enjoy that night out. It's not the end of the world. If you are maintaining where you're at, okay, or you are in a diet phase, this is what you can do on the day, okay? You can do a few things, alright? The week building up to the night out, alright, if you're on a diet and you want to go to this night out, I wouldn't advise going to every single night out every week if you're dieting, because you're going to have a bit of a shit diet. But what you can do is calorie banking, alright? Now what this essentially is it means you don't need to starve yourself, because let's say you're on 2,000 calories a day, okay? If you're going on a night out, I always say to clients, leave around 1,000 calories, okay, just to be safe, and that'll account for potentially some eating and plenty of alcohol, alright? So that's what I usually say to leave. But let's just say you want to do it in a different way, okay? You don't want to just starve yourself on the Saturday, because at the end of the day, if you starve yourself, you might not have a good meal, you might not be getting as much nutrients in you, so you might actually even be more fucked the next day if you're only having like one shitty wee meal, okay? But what you can do is calorie bank. So essentially what you would do with that, alright, is from Monday, so you're on 2,000 calories a day, okay? Let's just say Monday, the night out's on Saturday, but Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, you don't eat 2,000 calories, you take away 200 calories from each day, so you're having 1,800, 1,800, 1,800, 18, okay? So you're taking away 200 calories across 5 days. That's 1,000 calories, a 1,000 calorie deficit you've created over 5 days. With the calories that you've pulled away, you're banking them, so you're now going to use them on the Saturday for your night out. Does that make sense? So that is one approach you can take. Calorie banking. So the calories that you cut off away from the middle of the week, you then give yourself on the Saturday, alright? Now, I'm not massive on that approach, because that can then get your metabolism used to a lower amount of calories. Now, if you're on a diet and your body's able to lose weight on 2,000 calories, but you've now had a week on 1,800, it might now mean down the line that you now need to diet off of even less food, which isn't always ideal. So I would always probably favour just saving calories on the day and just not ripping the arse out of it. What do you want to do with training on the day? So there's two things that you can do, alright, with the training wise. Now what I wouldn't do with your training session, okay, I'll take myself for example. I was supposed to have a leg day on the Saturday, alright. Have you seen my fucking leg days? There is no chance I'm putting myself through that leg day, causing a lot of inflammation, causing my CNS to be fucked, to then get on it, drink lots of alcohol and be even more fucked on the Sunday. So I didn't train legs, okay? I could have just done legs, but done more pump work, which is what I would do, just pump work, but I just done some delts in arms and back. So yeah, as it sounds there, go in and just do a bit more of a pump session, okay? Don't go and take all your sets to failure, okay? Don't add in like drop sets, super sets are fine, but don't add in like drop sets and intensity methods and more workload. Go in, get a bit more of a pump, just get blood into the muscle, and don't overcook yourself for that weight training session, because if you overcook yourself, you're going to overwork your CNS, which will make you more susceptible to being more hungover the next day and more fucked mentally, physically, all that shit, alright? After a hard leg day, I'm fucking retarded for about a day, alright? So there's no chance I'd be getting on it the same night, alright? If you're dieting though, as I said, with the whole calorie banking thing that you would do Monday to Friday, save some calories, which would give you 1,000 calories for the Saturday. As I said, it's not my favourite approach, but it can be done. What you could also do on top of that to give you even more calories is you could do some sort of conditioning work after your weight training session. Conditioning work, just some sort of cardio that's going to burn a lot of calories. So maybe you do 20 minutes, 25 minutes on and off the rower machine, or you'll maybe do the ski erg, or even just sit on the seated bike or the Stairmaster for 20-30 minutes, burn some calories. So now you've burnt calories, so you've got more calories you can then have for your night out, whether that be a meal or some drinks. Listen, if it's just some drinks and a night out, or you're going out later on at night, you don't need to bank up as much. If you've got a dinner and drinks, etc., then you might want to bank an extra bit more. So it's going to be, how is the night out looking? Is it more food? Is it more drinks? How long is it going to last? That will dictate how many calories you need to bank if you're in a diet, alright? And even if you are bulking or maintaining, feel free to do some conditioning work, get some cardio in, so maybe you don't want to feel bloated the next day, maybe you don't want to put on any weight the next day, okay? But if you do, just know that as you get back into the Sunday/Monday, that the weight will probably just trend back down if you have gained any, alright? Does that make sense? Hope it does. I don't think I've missed anything. As I said, when I come home from the night out, I drink plenty of water, I take some paracetamol and some more vitamin C and some vitamin D3 and K2, okay? You could potentially get some magnesium glycinate or potentially some ashwagandha. There is some studies that do show ashwagandha can potentially actually affect your sleep in a bad way before bed, so magnesium glycinate might be a good shout. So that basically just brings your body's nervous system into that sympathetic nervous system, so that you're more chilled and relaxed. So your parasympathetic brings your body into that parasympathetic nervous system. So if you've been a night out up to nonsense, whatever you're doing, drinking, whatever, your nervous system's going to be in that fight or flight response mode, so it's going to be harder to recover, to sleep. Magnesium glycinate will bring that heart rate down, let you chill out a little bit, might make your sleep that little bit easier as well.